May this testimony bring peace in the Middle East by raising awareness on an extremely revolutionary level, breaking through this system of control, this spectacle. May the words of my mouth be blessed with peace and justice, for what I'm about to say is hard. I was here on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. There was a sermon. The sermon was about the resolution of terrorism in the Civil War of Ireland. Civil wars are the bloodiest of kind of civil wars, and we have a global civil war, at least between the Abrahamic faiths. The sermon was about that binary, Catholic-Protestant binary, the IRA, and how it was resolved. And there was a last little bit about math and physics, and it was a flippant kind of bullshit thing. Her name was Susan Pinson. I don't know where she is anymore. The most incompetent sermon I've seen in my life. This person had no fucking idea what she was preaching. She was basically preaching countdown to Armageddon. Because the thing is, Israel controls the internet. Israel is the NSA. Israel is the most powerful government in the world because they are not under United Nations control. They have 118 nuclear missiles pointed every single place for that half of the hemisphere. One small bioterrorist attack or something like that in Tel Aviv could be the end of half of that world. And in a sense, I wonder sometimes, I really wonder whether it might actually be something that maybe should be done. And that's a very sick, twisted, distorted thought. But honestly, I'm just saying it, letting it free, letting it go, and letting you hear it. Because I'll tell you what, that's 1 billion people. The oppression in the last 70 years of the Gaza Strip, one rock comes out, or one rocket, couple rockets, a salvo of F-16s. So getting back to the point, I was here, right here. I had my Quran to my left and my Bible to my right. I was just trying to have some peace. I had been through hell. I had been at the Whitehead Institute of MIT. I'd been at Harvard. My boss, Susan Lindquist, decided to basically rape me psychologically because I dreamed of teaching evolution to everybody by not using violent language. I wanted to be gentle. Well, altruism only emerges in an effective altruistic way. It's called effective altruism. It was developed by Peter Singer. And that's basically a sort of tit-for-tat game theory-based kind of altruism. I really don't like it. I think it's quite an invalid structure. But actually, this is the realistic kind of ethics that we need to have in a capitalist system. My hope is that we can move to a higher system, one of gift economy. But let me get to the point. So basically, here I am. I had a vision of my family in Bursa, Turkey, being vaporized by an Israeli nuclear missile. And I screamed at the top of my lungs, "Ah!" Jericho 3. Like that, within about 15 to 20 seconds, the fascists arrived. 8 cop cars showed up. Guns pointed, fire truck. Actually, there was no guns pointed. They just had their hands on their guns. So obviously, I had hidden my Quran right here. Right there. Except it wasn't a fucking Bible. It was a Quran. I pulled out Bonhoeffer and Karl Rahner. I said, I'm not a fucking terrorist, assholes. Nor am I mentally ill. The American military-industrial complex, in cooperation with Judeo-Christianity, they are the Nazis of today. The fascists.